Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up, everybody out there doing today? It's your boy, Coach Lee. It's Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday for some of y'all, Sports Chatter Show for others. Welcome. Glad to have you back on here with us. Man, it's been a minute. We'll be back in this bad boy. It's time to run one with you guys. But before we do that, got to bring on a man coming out of Arlington, Texas, Ag Town, from the STWF World Class Studios. It's that main man with the plan, Uncle Leroy Jr. What's up, man?
Hey, thank y'all, man. Look, hey, it's such an honor to be here. I appreciate y'all. I don't have to get out to see me. Yeah, this dude Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior, kicking it from live in the studio, STWF Studios, live in Arlington, Texas, man. Y'all got to come tap in with it. But this is the Sports Chatter Show, the show where we talk about the hottest topics in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends. But before we get this show started, we got to tap in way up in the north somewhere, right? The home of the Boston Baked Bean and the Boston Glow. Let's get them on the show, man, too. Wait, what the hell is this?
Call me Day for today. My name is Day for today. Waking up morning time, you know what I'm saying? Next Friday, we out here, you know what I'm saying? Gotta see one of my baby mom sloshing my whips outside, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
My teeth, my eyes are good, and we all straight. But shout out to the brand, man. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Okay. Well, hey, welcome to the brand. Like you say, man, shout out to the big brand, man. That's what we're doing. Shout out to everybody that tapping in with us. Definitely appreciate y'all tapping in, man. It's our second show, just trying to get things started, knock the dust off the mic, turn the lights on, and warm up our studios, man. So this is Tuesday. So what we got for today? We got a pretty good lineup.
Got a real good lineup. It's going to be just as testy as it was yesterday. But, hey, that's what we do around here. We shake trees, rattle cages, knock people down, all that good stuff.
Man, you're kind of aggressive today on this Tuesday, man. What was in your burrito taco?
Time, man. Close to the weekend.
I had a taco. I had 2 of them.
Wait, yeah.
With hot sauce on
taco?
With hot
Wait,
sauce.
hold on. Wait, there's no tacos in Boston.
If I make them, if I make them, shout out to T's Kitchen, you know what I'm saying? The one and only kitchen where you can get your tacos in Massachusetts, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, so well, first I'm glad you brought that up. So, I got to ask you this question. So, you mentioned taco. I'm a taco connoisseur now. I really do enjoy tacos. So, what kind of taco shell is it? Tortilla, flour?
I'm a flour. You know what I'm saying? Soft dye. I don't like the hard taco. I throw it
Wait, hold on. Wait.
The hard taco. No.
Wait, did you say soft guy?
Soft taco.
Hey, I'm just saying that. Hey, you out here, you hang with the fellas, man. You hang with the fellas. You can't lose hand with you.
No. I'm for the ladies.
Hot sauce, smart sauce, cowboy suck. Hey, I'm rocking with that. You know what I'm saying?
This year, man, we gonna be riding. We gonna be riding this season, man. Y'all thought last year was something before we lost. Thought we something this year, man. Cooking it up.
Quick reality check. So, do you know both of your teams lost?
Man, why you raining on a parade like that, man?
And unfortunate circumstance.
If y'all can have hope, we sure can have hope. But I digress.
Always believe.
All right, so I mean, okay, you know what? I see these chats tapping in with us, so I appreciate everybody who's tapping in with us, man. Definitely give a shout out to everybody tapping in, supporting the brand, man. We support y'all, y'all support us. This is how we grow. So definitely want to know, everyone who's chimed in the chat, tell us what is the, what kind of shell is it? Hard shell, soft shell, flour tortilla, flour shell? Is it corn shell? How you like your tacos? So we got hard shell tacos are a American creation. Oh, really? Hey, Google.
I'm from Germany.
What American creation is a taco? Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
See, exactly. Who's making that up? Because, Google, if Google doesn't know about it, it's a lie. So, all right, so we got two. He's a soft guy. He likes his with hot sauce. I don't understand how that's a taco with hot sauce unless it's a Mexican type of hot sauce. So, but to you, Mr. Coach Lee, what do you think?
For me,
yes.
I like them both ways. Street style is preferred. I needed some cilantro, lime, and onions. That's it.
Oh. Hey, this guy, get this guy a taco stand. He knows what a real taco looks like, man. He's like, I like the street tacos, and yeah. And this guy from Massachusetts talking about, sorry, I couldn't hear you with a hot sauce that you're putting on your taco.
My hot sauce, my salsa, I put all types of hot stuff on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hot taco.
Okay. All right, so we got Facebook. They say old school grandmas never made tacos. Well, where the hell are you from? Seattle? Like, what in the world? Who does not have tacos?
Man, you missing out.
You put your Facebook users, state your name, because we need to get some information on you. Yeah.
Right. All right, so I'm, myself, I like corn because it's just like just get the tacos, street tacos, the fajita, you know what I'm saying? Put them on a little corn because they're smaller. You just like bite size, that's it. It's and they're gone.
Now, if it's corn, it's got to be a shredded meat. If it was a chopped meat, it's got to be on flour. If it was a breakfast taco, it's got to be on flour unless it's barbacoa.
We just showing our little for two tonight. Okay, I say that. All right, so Facebook, you say Taco Bell creator. Taco Bell creator technically stole the idea, but the tostada, okay, is what sold. Is what sold in Mexico. Wow. Okay. Moving right along. Well, definitely want to know who that is, since now you're able to speak on Mexico. Did your grandma make tacos?
Nah, my grandma made gumbo.
I'm gonna be real. Yep, aunt made gumbo. Nothing. She made no tacos at all.
I ain't made no tacos.
I had to store tacos when I got to college. Tacos was not in the house vocabulary at the time.
Weird.
Wow. Hey, I can't lie, So, but I'm actually, I've been fussing at my granny since I moved out here to Texas and know what a real taco is. I've been like, hey, granny, what's up with these tacos that we've been eating in New Orleans? But I got a taco store before we get the show started. Now, when I first moved to Dallas, I went to a gas station, got it there, wanted a taco, and the taco like $2.75. I'm like, what the hell? Like, who has a taco this expensive? I just came from New Orleans, and Taco Bell has 59 and 69 cent crunchy tacos. So I'm like, what in the hell is double the price of what I'm getting in New Orleans? So then I was like, hey, I want to check a taco out. She was like, do you want it on flour or corn? I'm like, what the hell is the difference? I just knew hard shell, I guess, now that I just learned it's an American creation. But the lady put out a tortilla. I said, ma'am, I don't want a burrito. So needless to say, I thought tacos in Texas were burritos. So don't feel bad about yourself too. I'm just learning myself. But yeah, tacos are cool.
Awesome.
That's my taco story. Sorry. Now we can get it started.
Little side note there.
Yeah, it's a little something. Let's share. That's all.
Sports Chatter Show. Hot topics from the group. Tonight's first submission. Top 10 quarterbacks going into the 2022 season. From yours truly, Uncle Leroy.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. No Lamar Jackson. Top 10 quarterbacks.
Aaron Rodgers. I be messy. I be messy. I just want to throw that out there. I be messy. I be messing with those posts. I do. Yes.
They gonna jump on you, man.
Hey man, I run fast. Look. You see that? The camera still trying to catch up with me, man. I run fast, but yeah.
So we got Aaron Rodgers, Patty Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott are a top 10 according to executives, coaches, and players. So a little bit of everybody other than the fans. How y'all liking this top 10 list?
There's no Lamar Jackson. I love it.
Should Lamar be in the top 10?
Yeah, no. You know.
Oh, wow. Bumpy gonna get you whoever this is.
Aaron Rodgers is the Kyrie Irving of the NFL. One or two people come to my mind with the last 8 comments. I'm thinking it's one or two people, but I'm probably thinking the right one. Probably thinking Sean made that Kyrie Irving is Aaron Rodgers comment. Sean Silver coming up from Canada. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing, figuring he's one of the Facebook users on tapping with us tonight. Absolutely. But why? Go into some explanation, Uncle, why you don't believe Lamar Jackson is good enough to be on this top 10 list to start the season.
First comment,
Okay.
I'll tell you right there.
I was just about to take that off. You stole my dang. He stole my punchline. Oh my God. I was just about to say, what's the name of this list? I was about to say, highlight that you said on this list. But we're talking about a top 10 quarterbacks list. Start there. And, and like Anthony said, he's a running back. And he's a hype guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna ask this one question. So the first guy, who's that? Aaron Rodgers?
Yep.
A-Rod.
He got a contract, right?
Oh, yeah.
Second guy, he
150
Patrick
guaranteed.
Mahomes. He got a contract, right?
Oh, yeah.
Josh Allen, number 3, he has a contract, right? Everybody on that list has a contract. Even number 9, Deshaun Watson, who hasn't been in the NFL in a whole year. So let's look at that. And his list was comprised of what? NFL execs, players, and all these other guys. So evidently they don't think he's a quarterback either. So why should he be on this list? And for one, he doesn't have a time. He does not have a contract. So he should not even be sitting at the same table with these guys. So shall we go to the quarterback stats of now? So since I made my argument. So now do we need to go to the stats of why he's not on that list?
He on his best season is 3,100 yards.
Thank you. Shit. Even Jameis Winston threw more yards than that. He had more interceptions, but hey.
He's been in the league for 4 years and thrown for just under 10,000 yards.
But he's doubled that probably in rushing yards.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, that was a reach. I didn't know that reach was going to actually be correct.
He's run for just under 3,700 yards.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of yards for a QB.
Yeah.
QB.
Quarterback. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Are you still with us, too?
I'm still with you. I'm
okay.
I'm trying to get you to be done. You might have some other facts about the 10. And all. I don't know if that's the only dejective you have in the top 10 is Lamar not being up there. So you might have a couple more things you want to say before you bring it to me. That's all. Be nice tonight.
Oh, well, haven't somebody been talking to Google, asking Google some? That's a very good word. Really good word. I'm impressed.
I got a hot sports opinion on here.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Stafford's too high.
Are you serious? Number 6,
Dead
Matt
serious.
Stafford is a beast.
Man, get out of here. Matt Stafford almost threw the game away twice last year.
We're going to get in the chit chatter.
Wait, but we're talking about the defending QB, Super Bowl QB, right?
No.
He should be up. He should be higher than 6.
He should be higher than 6.
He should be 5. We see Joe Burrow. I'm just gonna spit my opinions on this since I'm here. You want a battle between Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes? Go ahead. We've seen the season and the MVP type season Aaron Rodgers had. Both QBs at 1 and 2. Seasons ended not the way they wanted it to. But if you want to pick Aaron as number one, you can do that. But there's a lot of people who might be screaming for Mahomes too. Josh Allen's at a perfect spot at 3 because the way he's been performing and the way Buffalo has improved their team, he has a chance this year to not only win a Super Bowl, but to be on the he does. And
wait, did you say Josh? Wait, hold on. Josh Allen has a history and a known fact to make some poor decisions. And
no.
Come on,
no.
no.
Hey, no. Hold on. So now, but you dicking in that is going to try to, it's kind of reroute your argument on Lamar. It's going to reroute your argument on Lamar. You said bad decision making. Now we're going to talk about Lamar not being in the top 10. You're not pitting Lamar outside the top 10 because he makes bad decisions. He's just a different style of quarterback. The way
he's a runner, but this guy can't make the throws. Wait, okay, hold on. So let's look at this. So
we didn't say nothing about Mike Vick. Hold on, we didn't say nothing about Mike Vick before the dog situation when Mike Vick was over here doing this thing, and we considered Mike Vick a top 5 quarterback.
Wait, bro. Mike Vick was able to throw from the end zone to the end zone, bro. Come on now, Mike Vick could make the throws. He just made overthrows, and he threw left-handedly. But Mike Vick had far better arm than this guy.
He did have
so wait, that's what I'm saying. And
Lamar Jackson deserves to be on this top 10 list.
Man,
the person that I would take off this top 10 list, and this is just based on me watching football the last few years, Deshaun Watson, we don't even know if he's going to be playing this season. Deshaun Watson should not be on this top 10 list. Lamar or Kyler Murray should replace him. I would take Lamar. Lamar should be at least at 9. My guy, Dakota Prescott, he made the top 10. There's still guys and girls that don't feel like Dak's a top 10 quarterback. And I'm a Cowboys fan. It took me a while to get on the Dak train. If you want to take Dak out the top 10, you can. But the way Dak performed,
Dak plays way better than Lamar Jackson.
But you got to figure, Lamar is his own team. He plays for the Baltimore Ravens, who don't pay nobody. I was looking at stats from the Ravens the other day. The Ravens have not had a wide receiver make the Pro Bowl.
Okay.
The Ravens, hold on. Hold on. The Ravens pay probably about 45% of their players on the re-up. So Lamar's in a situation where he's just with a team that's going to keep using him as bait for him to earn his cash. If he was on any other of these teams in the NFL, Lamar would have been signed right now. He would have been signed right now. And
so now we're going on Lamar being signed? Are you serious? Are you serious? This boy is representing himself. Him and his mama's in there. So he's not even – who can take him seriously? Who can take this guy seriously? He's representing himself.
But forget we got a whole list of others. So I was getting to my
wait, hold on. Let's get this. Who is this Facebook user talking about they need to throw a yellow flag here, Uncle Junior to Watt Fussett? Who's that? State your purpose.
I got a question.
I
got a question for Anthony. Dak is too high. First of all, when you said Kirk, that killed that right there. But where should Dak be rated at? I can see Carr being up there. Not no Kirk Cousins, but I need you to elaborate on that, please.
Elaborate.
Say it should be number 11. All right, whatever.
Yeah, because the season that he had, we could say the injury or whatever, but the second half of the season was kind of on a decline for him. His first 8-9 weeks,
but you can't just rate it out the second half of the season.
But what I say is, in Dak, as a Cowboys fan, I'm gonna be realistic and say Dak has a little bit more that he has to improve on in order to hit this echelon of top 5, top 10. He's getting there. He's improving year by year. Year by year, the next day say this, and he comes back and he does what he's supposed to do. This year is getting back healthy, getting back in shape, and leading my boys to the promised land, baby. That's what we need. And we know he's in Dallas, so we're gonna hear the hype about him all year long.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. So with me, how I classify a great quarterback is how well the team can open their playbook. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Because right now, you think Aaron Rodgers, he has the full playbook. They're not. Green Bay is not restricting any plays from Aaron Rodgers because he can make the deep throws, the mid throws, and the shorts. We can agree on that.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. We can just say that.
I'm just saying, but I'm just letting you know how I'm grading my level, of my tiers of quarterbacks on how well the team can utilize the playbook. So going to Lamar, they had to shrink Shrink the playbook for this guy.
It's top 10 quarterback. This ain't a Lamar quarterback now.
This ain't Lamar
Oh, I'm
quarterback.
just saying.
So let's get Joe Burrow at 5. Joe Burrow at 5. I know he went to Super Bowl last year. He had a hell of a year last year. Shout out to him. But there's something called Super Bowl drunkenness or the Super Bowl collapse. And he was there last year. And like we did for Matt Ryan and all the other quarterbacks that lost, we have to do the same for Joe. Joe's too high. Right now, in terms of the
Wait, how is Joe too high? Joe can't be too high.
He's high. He should not be at 5. He should be probably 7.
Once again,
Herbert.
they utilize the full
Herbert
playbook with Joe.
I'm taking Justin Herbert over Joe Burrow.
Now that I would do. But what is y'all criteria? Not only y'all, but everybody that's tuning in with us tonight. What's your criteria of your quarterback ranking? Take you don't like a certain team, whatever case may be, just straight. Is it stats? Is it the eye test? What all determines what a top 10 quarterback is?
For me, it's a ladder. You got QBs, availability, what you've done, and what did you do for me yesterday? And Joe did something yesterday, but what Joe's missing is Joe missed the whole season with injury. Last year was his first year. He got to bounce back the second year. Where we seen Justin Herbert first year, second year, he's going into his third year. That's why I would pick Justin ahead of Joe Burrow. I feel like just that extra year, in that case, would jump him over Joe. Everybody's overburning Joe because he went to the Super Bowl. Yes, Cincinnati, woo woo. But then this year, you got to be careful with it. You got to be careful because it could go one way or the other with him, especially losing the Super Bowl. And we can't say there's no history in that. It's not only Tom Brady that ends careers. It might be Matthew Stafford and the Rams that doing it too. We don't know.
Patty's slinging it out there, but Patty been kind of shaking his last couple of seasons.
They know how to beat Patty now. They know how to, if they give pressure up front, he's going to start making bad throws, bad decisions, and he's going to start leaning towards Kelsey. That's what I'm saying. So they know how to expose him. It's been exposed, like you said, these past couple seasons. Oh, great. Who is that said Joe has leadership? That's the thing right there. I mean, and how he impacts the team. Justin Herbert, he had great weapons around him. Tell me who Joe Burrow has on the Cincinnati Bengals.
What that? I'm sick of.
No.
I'm sick of
pretty good, but they're not Austin Eckler. He doesn't have Austin Eckler in the backfield.
Joe Burrow had no O-line. How did they get to the Super Bowl with no O-line?
That's true.
Joe Burrow takes because he can run. Because Joe can run. He did an interview and spoke on how well he can run.
Down the field. If nobody's touching him, he's getting the ball down the field. The offensive line did their job.
The offensive line is just to stand him up for a couple seconds and that's it.
But
so that's what you're saying.
A lot of teams suffer in that case. Cincinnati, who people thought last year the offensive line was going to murder them, they ultimately got to the Super Bowl. It's a team game. They did their job. Now they can improve on their job this year. Now if they don't do nothing this year, that means Joe Burrow is going to go down the list. So we can't disrespect their O-line and then expect Joe Burrow to have another amazing year. We can't do that.
All right. I'll just take that one.
That's all I'm saying.
So I went and did a little bit of research too. NFL.com actually ranked, we're not going to go into all of them, but they ranked all 62 quarterbacks that started the game last year. Tom Brady was number 1. A-Rod was number 2. We all agree on any list, they're going to switch to 1 and 2, right?
Exactly. That's agreeable.
I can agree.
Number 3 was Josh Allen. Number 4 was Justin Herbert. Number 5 was Matthew Stafford. So it's a consistency there. Number 6 was Joe Burrow. 7 was Patty Mahomes. 8 was Kyler Murray.
Kyler. And Kyler can compete with any of these guys on the up and up. That's another guy that
he has height issues. He's too short.
Dak was number 9. Derek Carr was number 10.
Oh, wow. That's a shocker.
And this is from NFL.com.
That's a shocker.
Derek Carr, if the projected offense is right this year with the addition of Devontae Adams, I mean, I feel like he has the most in stake in the AFC West, that division is full of QBs this year. He definitely has a lot at stake. He's been there for so long. You know what I'm saying? He's playing with the Raiders. He has a squad right now. He's been a hell of a QB throughout his career. He's got some tools this year, and hopefully, you know, they pay his respect. He deserves a lot of respect. That man right there, he can sneak on the top 10 list. Absolutely, should be. But due to the fact that he's a Raider, and I kind of feel like after that first that injury, it kind of just threw him off because it's like a kingdom. It's a kingdom. You get hurt, anything happens, and then you squeak a little bit, they gonna write you off.
Man, throw that list in the trash, man. Cut that shit out, man. No, man. Derek Carr, are you serious, bro? This dude every all season, he's up for contract. He's like, no, bro.
Derek Carr last year in 18 games, 67.2% completion percentage, 5,100 yards, 24 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. He averaged 7.5 yards per attempt. But here's the one, though, why he shouldn't be in the top 10 on this other list. He had 14 fumbles.
Thank you. I was just about to thank you. There we go. Right there. So I'm just saying, there's a reason why at the end of every offseason, he talks about getting traded, getting dropped. Like, and how is it? Thank you. Facebook users. That's why I'm like, no, man, throw that list in the trash, man. Get out. You got Derek Carr up there? No, get out.
Carr ain't no bum.
Listen, okay, if he's not, there's a reason. What receiver did they bring in? What receiver did they bring in to show you that he's trash? What receiver did they bring in? You just mentioned it. Cool.
His former teammate, somebody that he's comfortable playing with.
Yeah.
They also brought Cooper. They also brought Cooper into Dallas to help out on the short throws because the quarterback was struggling.
But Derek Carr didn't have the problem that Dak had, and he needed Cooper for that reason. Dak did. Derek Carr has been kind of a one-man show. He's kind of been like Lamar, but in the sense of he's a QB. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be realistic. Lamar's being disrespected. Matthew Stafford, shout out to him winning the Super Bowl. You could place him in the top 5 now, finally, because he's won the Super Bowl. Everybody's been bugging about that for years. Tom Brady, no matter what number he is, he's going to over-glorify that number. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Josh Allen can get over the hump. Patrick Mahomes, let's see what you can do without Ricky, baby. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers. Let's see how much contact you can take this season, because I think he's going to take a lot. Going down the list, Joe Burrow, I wish no bad luck on you. You had a hell of a year last year, but I'm taking Justin Herbert over you any day, and I would switch spots with Justin Herbert. Justin, keep improving this year. You got a hell of a defense back this year. All injuries last year. That defense is going to be stacked. That offense is going to be stacked. Deshaun Watson, you ain't in it on the field. You getting all types of prizes from everybody this year. Warwick Dunn did you justice. This is why Deshaun Watson's getting and people don't realize this. Warwick Dunn, a guy that mentored him. Warwick Dunn was a great citizen for the NFL. And this is probably why Deshaun Watson's getting a little bit more edge on the positive side, though what he's done is negative in the light. I wouldn't put Deshaun Watson on this top 10 list to start the season. That's just me. It would be Lamar and then Dakota Prescott. If you want to. I'm a Cowboys fan. I might slide on my top 10. But I think Dak's 11, 12. You know, if you want to add Kyler Murray, you could do that too. But that's my list. But as long as Mac Jones is not on the top 10, we good, man. We don't like the Patriots over here.
Just to put something into perspective, NFL.com, this is Matt Stafford's highest ranking in the last 8 or 9 seasons.
Because he got that Super Bowl ring.
No, because he's off of a trash team, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's on a contending team. And once again, that's why you cannot base your ratings like, well, QB off of that. You know what I mean? Like off of what they do with the team. No. You got to base that, off of, because they got help. That's what I'm saying. If a quarterback can make all the throws, that's how
all the go to sports. All the good players in sports go through the same hassle. We can go to basketball route, we can go to baseball route, all that route. Once you get a ring and you're the guy or player that you are, of course you're gonna raise up. You deserve that. For all the hurdles that you've been over and through,
No, I'm talking about the top 10. You know, when we're talking about the rankings.
You had a solid in Detroit for some years. You had one of the best receivers to ever play in the game. So we're not going to sit here and act like Matthew Stafford did not make the playoffs and have opportunities. He just didn't get it done. He had McVay, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp. He won it last year, but he played his part. He played his part.
They did not win because of him.
What?
He just played his part.
Are you serious, bro?
They won. You know why they won? You know why they won?
Who got him there?
Who?
Yeah.
Of his own.
No. You know who got him there? Sean McVay.
This was okay. Hold on. So, was this his first year? How many years Matthew Stafford was in LA?
This is first year.
Thank you.
McVay.
Did they win the year before? I mean, did LA Rams win the year before?
No, but they went about 2 years before that.
That's my point. And the only change was with the quarterback, and that's what they said. They needed a quarterback, and they switched quarterbacks, and one didn't make it to the Super Bowl, and the other one did.
Playoff games, man. He almost lost them the game against San Fran.
Exactly.
Hey,
we're not going to act like he started acting.
That's the difference.
He started acting like Matthew Stafford from Detroit. He got all this star power. He got this star power, and he don't know what to do with it. And then he went back.
Anthony says Stafford is like Jimmy G. Just a plug and play.
Now, that's somebody get disrespect is Jimmy G.
Jimmy G. He's being traded to Seattle, I'm hearing.
I think he's like 35-14 or 35-12 in San Fran.
Yeah, he's another guy that always up for losing a contract. For real. Like,
he got paid.
Him dirty.
He got paid before they really knew what he was.
That he didn't fit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Jimmy G in San Francisco. I don't know. Jimmy G might go to the Browns. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I think he might need a break. You know,
the Browns already paying like 90 QB. They're probably paying Brian Hoyer from 9 years ago. They don't need no more QBs.
Nah, they don't need no more QBs.
Corey Brissett will be the guy to hold the keys for the first 6 to 8 games. Oh, speaking of that, Deshaun Watson, I'm hearing, is only going to get like a 4 to 8 game suspension.
Is that fair?
I mean, it's the NFL rule. I mean, they're not changing it. The board's not going to change it. So I can't really disagree with it because that's the standard rule.
That's true.
That's why it's a standard rule. I can't.
So y'all think that's what's going to happen? 4 to 6? 4 to 8?
I think it should be 8 to 12, but hey, 8 games, I guess. I mean, whatever.
It should be something. It should be something.
It should be something. But you know the NFL, man. You know they ain't gonna have Cleveland die in the dirt like that. You know. Now Deshaun can really be the savior of a football team. He's gonna wish at the end of the year that he was a Texan still, because I feel like the Texans this year, man, walk out. That's a team that people ain't gonna talk about, but I'm excited to see David Mills this season. I'm excited to see that young boy.
He did decent last year.
All right. What do you say? Anthony says it don't matter. Watson will get suspended and still get paid, so he's chilling.
No, absolutely, he's chilling. But Deshaun Watson's been out the game so long. As much money as these athletes make, there's some athletes still in this world that want to play football and love the game. I think Deshaun Watson is one of those guys that wants to be on the field and wants to compete. He's been that his whole career, competitor. And, I mean, yeah, the money's great, but he wants to play on that field. Every single day that he's missing out, not playing on that field, it hurts him. Yes, money comes and goes in this world. Sean wants to play
no doubt.
He's playing football this season, and that's a blessing.
It is a blessing. Well, we're going to bless these viewers with a quick commercial break. We'll be back in about 15, 20. Hold on to your butts.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Gritty checking in. This Friday I'm live with STWF Media, man. Little interview coming soon. Everybody, y'all tune in. Man. We got some big coming. Let's get it.
Back at you like we're mad at you. Yes, sir. Man.
Yes, sir. Ring the alarm. We back. Shout out to my boy Gritty, man. He's doing big things. He was just did y'all see the Quavo video? Quavo
man, he been everywhere, man. He's doing his thing.
Facts. Facts. We got to get them tap in. So we might see them on. They might be doing a dance. Little Birdie told me that they might be doing a dance on this new Madden. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get them back out here.
Might even have the first Gritty in there now.
Absolutely. Before we get into the next topic, I have to spend 15 seconds. We did not talk about one QB on this list, and it's sad that we hasn't. His girl's bad. His family's lovely. Russell Wilson, new location. That guy should be high on the list too, but we know Russell Wilson has some things that he has to fix. You know, hopefully in Denver with a nice team set up, he can do that.
All right. Well, let Russ cook and let Russ lay. So, all right, on to the next topic now.
Small time versus big time. This gets back into basic economics. But before we get into that part of the discussion of it, we've got to show this picture, man, because the picture says it all. This past weekend, they had the WNBA All-Star game. And as you can see, the All-Star trophy that KG received a few years back versus the All-Star trophy she got. Oh, man.
All-Star game. 30 points. And at the end of the game was awarded to MVP trophy, and this was she was given. She was given a mini PGA US Open trophy for becoming the MVP. This is raised a lot of chatter in the group, raised a lot of chatter in some platforms.
Yep.
And this continues to bring the negative down on the WNBA and what they don't do for their sport. So
once again, finish.
So I'll just go and get started on it. First off, we have fantasy trophies that we could have provided to these young ladies if they didn't want to spend a lot of cash on money. You know what I'm saying? Definitely could have did that. And just me, like I said, the negative downpour on the WNBA continues. Me, I like the WNBA. I love watching ladies basketball. I appreciate the game and I appreciate everybody that plays in it and is going to grow and be able to play in the WNBA one day. But this is just terrible right here. This is terrible. The game was decent, but the backlash at the end is like a good thing that you had, a good game that you had, and then there's always some negative out of it, and it has to be a trophy. We're talking about tonight on this show here, Sports Chatter, the trophy size. Why did you do it, WNBA? We want to know. We need answers.
Now, people understand economics. They still could have did. They could have got her a lot better trophy than that. I saw a post. I don't know how real it was, but somebody actually found that trophy on either Amazon or something like that. I want to say that trophy's like $40.
Yes, definitely.
That's terrible. Terrible, man. Now, I've seen it and we talked about it on here before. We're big proponents of the WNBA. Shout out to a local Dallas Wings. But if people want to see some equality, we got to do a better job of promotion and support. Couple of 4 key factors. The NBA's average attendance, 17,000. WNBA, 6,500. Almost 3 times. NBA Finals attracted over 20 million viewers. On average, WNBA, 400,000. Advertising dollars been missed out there. The NBA has 30 teams. WNBA has 12. The average ticket in the NBA is between 51 to 89. WNBA, $17.
It's crazy. It's wild. And they talked about, the other day I was watching a press conference of the WNBA expanding in the number of games that they play up to about 43 games, potentially in the next few years. Expanding. They've been talking about things of that nature. And we wonder, how are they going to be able to do that when they lose money every year?
They've been, in existence 26 years now?
Yes.
They've lost money every year.
Y'all done talk about this boring stuff? Y'all talk about stuff that really don't matter. Let's put that picture back up. That's what I want to see. Let's get the picture back up on the screen. Let's get it back up. So, the first picture, Do you see how cute that little thing? You see how pretty she is? Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. You don't want a big ignorant ass trophy blocking that beauty. No. I mean, come on now. Like, come on. Let's focus on the quality right there. Now let's go to the next picture. Yes, we want a big ass trophy to block his face, man. Come on now. I mean, like, let's keep it 1,000. I mean, it is, it's boys against the girls. It's like, come on, And I think it's all about marketing. Yes, that's jacked up because the trophy is that small, but like I say,
it's marketing. Having like a nice
this
label.
guy. I'm saying I'm very messy because the 2022 MVP All-Star trophy that Steph Curry got is small as well. But you gotta make sure because that's like 2003. But you know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta have that appeal to make people talk. So I mean,
that's 2003 trophy. Other trophies in All-Star history are just little, like they're bigger than that, but they're not that big. And then, like you said, Steph Curry, when he won his MVP, was a little circle with probably diamonds and stuff like that. So yeah, the marketing is crazy because I was gonna go nice. I was gonna go nice. About you went nice. You went pretty nice on it. You went nice on it. I agree with that.
I gotta do that. Now let's go into the boring stuff. Now, yes, of course the NBA makes an enormous amount more than the NBA, than the WNBA because the women can't dunk. There's no shock appeal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's competitive, but shit, I could watch Europia. You know what I'm saying? The International League if I want to watch competitiveness. So, but shout out to Tamara Moore. She's one of our former guests. She actually came out. She's a former WNBA player. She's also the assistant, summer league assistant head coach for the Boston Celtics. She made a great. And I use it to this day. She made a great point. The NBA was not always as great as it was. Who helped them out?
Marketing. They advertised the league.
And someone behind because I knew one time when they had that Reebok 3-on-3 when they had hot sauce, AI, all these guys were playing street ball. They were killing them the ratings. So how did that die out? So someone had to help them. So it just strikes me odd how everyone comes and say, oh, the NBA. Okay, but I mean, the NBA had to get help. But watch this. The NBA would rather hire their women, hire the former WNBA players to get more brand recognition and loyalty to the NBA than help them out with their own brand. That's what I think is jacked up. Because just like Tamara Moore said, why we don't have women game playing after the men's game? Let's keep that same, because we're still in front of the TV watching the game. Oh, you know what? Hey, let's start the women's game right after that. Why we can't do something to help the women, help the women get ratings?
Hey, I'm gonna say this like this. Shout out to T though, because I know T one of those real people holding it down. She's holding it down, trying to get to a better place. It's never gonna be equal, but peacefully. You know what I'm saying? I say it's the females. I say it's the ladies. I mean, ladies can't dominate and market probably in the basketball standard as much as men, but you got to look at it. Ladies watch more NBA than WNBA. It only takes people to start watching the WNBA and saying, forget the NBA, things like that. Females have to be more aggressive, more, and uplifting for things like soccer, you know what I'm saying? See, soccer, for instance, they have a market behind soccer, men's and women's. The women were able to get equal pay. You know what I'm saying? They fought for that. And everybody that...
Wait, you said equal pay. Which sport are you talking about? The soccer team?
The soccer team. The women's soccer team.
That's only because the soccer team, women were badass. They were way better than the men's soccer team. The men's soccer team is sorry.
No, but even in that,
come on, man. Like, hey.
Even in that sense, though, you have females and ladies backing that up. That's just not, that comes from a scale. That's what I mean. Like, you can't have guys and NBA players trying to fight, and OGs trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to have these youngins fighting, these women's coaches that want to become coaches at the higher level, like, say, high school levels and stuff like that. It's a lot more to do. I feel like the men have done a lot. What can you do? What more can you do?
What the men have done?
What
the men have done?
Players
besides hire former WNBA players.
NBA players, they go to support. They go to.
No, I said what the NBA has done for the WNBA besides hire their former WNBA players. That's what I'm saying.
They gave them the platform to play on.
They should support them a little bit better.
That's all I'm saying. There should be a bigger support factor. They should. The
question was, have you seen the NBA play at a WNBA game to show?
Yes, plenty. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I see it more and more.
That's a player. We're talking about the infrastructure. It's different.
Well, I'm gonna say shout out to my Dallas Mavs. Jason Kidd was at the Wings game a couple of weeks ago.
If you're a fan of basketball, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you're a fan of basketball, you're gonna go watch the game. You're gonna go watch the game. There's people that are not even fans of basketball that watch the NBA. There's females that don't ain't never even been with a ball in their life that will watch the NBA and the WNBA. They have to support their ladies. Girl power, right? Girl empowerment. Empowerment. There's got to be more power on that. You can have the NBA do whatever. The NBA can give the WNBA millions of dollars right now and say, "Hey, this is y'all re-up." But that's what I always. But if they're not marketing right, then who's that on?
That's what I'm saying. I always say if you think money, if you think money's going to fix your problem, you're already lost. Because if you have a problem, money ain't going to fix it. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I keep saying. Throwing money is not going to fix their problem. They need support marketing. They need higher ratings.
And the fact that they're ladies is the undercoat too. The fact that they're ladies, the undercoat too. Like we say, the MLB, they really can't market. Players don't get marketed enough in the MLB, but they have the collateral, they have the bread, but players continue to not be marketed as much as they should. But they're men. Men empower the men in that side of sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that participates in sports is going to watch the men's sports. We have to have people watch. Maybe they have to make changes.
No. That's just like the Jerry Jones factor with the Dallas Cowboys. If you was in New Mexico, you have to watch the Cowboys. They're on TV, and that's what's happening now. You just said that out. You just said it. Why is it that we got to watch the men's, just like we watch men's basketball, men's swimming, men's everything. Everything is men's dominant because we're on TV. That's it.
No, me. I watch basketball. I'm watching the men's. Everybody's not like me though. I'm watching the men's and the ladies. I'm doing that.
But how difficult is it for you to watch that, ladies? Though that's what I'm saying. You can watch. But how easily accessible is it for you to watch the men's basketball versus the women's?
The same.
No,
if you got your eye on it,
it's on different networks. No, it's on different networks. That's what I'm saying. It's on different networks.
If you're a sports head, you know that's one thing. If you're a sports head, you know the channels. But a lot of people are not into that.
But it's the fire stick now.
Pushing the lead. It's that casual viewer, like we said earlier. A lot of women watch the NBA that don't even like basketball because they get the casual viewer. That's what the WNBA needs.
My guy, Quick. Shout out to my guy, Quick in Cali. Quick says this all the time. Quick says one of the changes they need to make in the WNBA is they need to lower the hoops. You know, you have some dunk action, things like that. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that they can tweak in the league to maybe get a difference, but the NBA helping them and with the charge and all that, even if the NBA says, "Hey, we're going to throw these WNBA games after," there's still a chance that fans can still leave out after they got their game. You know, like that's the whole thing.
But they're doing their part. That's what I'm saying. But they're still doing their part. How? How is the NBA as a league and organization, not as a player? Because look, a lot of those guys have females on these teams. They're fans of these actual players. So how and that person like Jason Kidd, how many views do you think Jason Kidd brought to that game? People don't even know who Jason Kidd is. People don't even like Jason Kidd.
Who don't like Jason Kidd?
I can ask my son who's in the studio with me right now, does he know Jason Kidd? And he would tell you, he'll look at me just as stupid.
How old is he?
17.
17?
Yeah.
He stopped playing 10 years ago.
Thank you.
So I don't even know who J Kidd is.
And that's my point. So how is a player going to make that much impact? That's what I'm saying. We need the lead, the organization. That's all I'm saying. A player can only do so much. A player can only handle what's in front of him. That's it. So, yeah. Shout out to WNBA. But, to circle back around to, the topic, they down bad for that. They down bad for that trophy. Because that actually, look, I think who that was, Sis, she said she has a coffee mug bigger than that. So, yeah.
They, a coffee mug.
They down bad, man. Yeah. But,
so
before we go to our quick break, I'm going to ask y'all this question. So, do you think, how can I put this? Because right now, everyone knows this about everyone said every time we put the WNBA up against the NBA, it's about who had bringing the most ratings and bringing the most dunks and bring all of everything, and everything is the exact same every time. So with that being said, didn't the NBA or WNBA execs has to know that? So I'm gonna ask you, do you think there's ever gonna be a change? Do you think there will ever be a paradigm shift whereas the WNBA will have as much juice as the NBA?
No, they will never have as much.
That'll never happen.
Never have as much juice, but I feel like as years go, and where a lot of stuff that people fight for, that one day they'll be at some type of piece where we'll have a discussion about how much they're losing money and all that, and maybe one day we will all be here chatting about how the NBA is increasing in revenue every year and they're doing better things. Hopefully they can get expanded and play more games and keep their ladies away from the outside country and give them more money. We see Brittany Griner dealing with her situation in Russia. That's a terrible situation, and this everything and all, man. It's hurtful, but I'm gonna still watch the women's game for the ladies, man. I can't afford to give y'all, millions of dollars. I can market y'all. If y'all need a market, I can market y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bring the WNBA to Boston. I bet you if they bring a WNBA team to Boston, it will be the best team, and the WNBA be straight. We got down.
Hold on. What women anything is in Boston?
Women anything. Boston women, man. Basketball. Bring it here.
No, I'm just asking what Boston's women's sport. What women's sport is in Boston?
Soon to be the WNBA.
And we're going to take our last break for tonight.
No.
Last topic. We be back in what they said around here pods by 15-20. I'll let you boys.
Hey. What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
And we're back for the last topic for the night.
Let's go. Ring the alarm. Wake up. Let's get these comments back popping. So, Anthony, before we took this break, he said the WNBA not going to lose money. They paying their players nothing. That's why they play overseas. All right. So, I feel it's all by design because at the end of the day, these guys know what they're doing and they've been around long enough to know what they're doing. And I think, and at the end of the day, that goes back to the grass is greener on your side because at the end of the day, they're making good money. So tell me that they're not paying them. How much
average
is
player makes, I think, $200,000.
So tell me, what I'm saying now, everyone wants to compare, if they were playing with, making the men's salaries. Why? Like, they're making good money. That's what I don't understand. And, and if they want more money, they can get endorsements. So, I don't know. What we got up next?
Last topic for tonight. We're going to call this bad boy College Football Champs of Season Past. And particularly the last 20 years. They ranked the last 20 NCAA champions. As you can see, the 2020 Alabama Crimson Tide, number 1. UT 2005, number 2. LSU 2019, number 3, and so on. Do y'all believe in this list? Do you like this list? I'm going to flash it up so everybody can take a look at it.
I see LSU top 3. Of course, I like it.
I honestly, I don't really care about 2020. I would replace that straight up with the 2004 USC team or the 2008 Florida team. That team was stacked, corrupting felons and murderers turned into death sentences and, to get their child money.
What was the year on that?
Florida Gators, 2008.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But definitely that 2004 USC team should be in the 3. I would not slide off the 2019 LSU team. I actually like that championship run. I loved it a lot. Texas, though Texas was the best game I've seen in that championship because I wanted Vince Duncan was so bad. I would either them or Alabama. I'll take out. I got to insert USC in some portion of the top 3. Other than that, the list is fair.
Only thing, I see OSU, Ohio State, being from New Orleans, we always see a lot of Ohio and Nebraska. They always played in the bowls in our city, so their fans are trash though. I don't like their fans, but the players are pretty good. But yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. I don't have any qualms with what this is, but
be real. That 2002 Ohio State team, they can probably slide up a little bit. Be real. That upset in Miami was hella great. With the team Miami had. So I could potentially see them sliding after the 5, probably 6, 7. FSU, I don't really care about Jameis Winston and the crab legs. You know what I'm saying?
Jameis Winston has found his name mentioned quite a lot tonight, man. Like, what's going on in red that he's going to be
Jameis is the man. I'm up for Jameis, man. Jameis is the man. I like Jameis. Man. I like him a lot. And I hope that
I like him too on the bench. It's a backup.
Jameis taking them to the Super Bowl this year, man.
I don't even believe that.
Imagine when Jameis Winston retires, he's gonna make hella bread on the autograph memorabilia scene. He is,
no doubt.
He has to take a picture with a crab leg though, and get it signed. I will definitely get one of those ASAP.
Any team that's on this list that surprised you, as far as the ranking?
The 2019, I'm an LSU. I am biased. I am also a Joe Burrow fan. So and the way that they played that year and they came back and dominated. I mean, yeah, LSU would have to be higher than me. That 2019 team would definitely have to be higher.
What would you put them at? Number 1, number 2?
Yes, number 1.
No, I be real. The hype probably got them this high. The hype of the team. The hype of the team probably got them this high, and the fact that they won, and the fact that they did win.
The way they won. That's what I'm saying.
Balled out.
Yeah. It was like the American movie Rocky. You get beat up, you get pop, 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 and they won the game. Like, how can you not get behind this guy, man? It was smoke and jump. You know what I'm talking about?
Because like me, I'm just feeling like a lot of the old school age football. A lot of those champions. Like the 2008 Florida team. The 2018 Clemson team that finally got over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Well, they've been over the hump since 2016, but they prestige their dominance in college football, where you can, say, hey, it's not about the SEC or the Big Ten, you know what I'm saying? The ACC is finally back, because the ACC before then was nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Ohio State team of 2002, even the Auburn team of 2010, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, all those Alabama teams that won chips, I don't know, man. I got a joyride up to number 3, man. But respect to that team, they got some great talent. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at that. But the hype train's the reason why they had
3. Here's why I'm a fan of all these super conferences that are coming. Now these juggernauts that are always in the top 5 every year because of their reputation, they're gonna start playing people during the season now. Alabama's gonna have to start playing people. You got Ohio State, I think USC and UCLA is going up to the Big Ten. They're going to they're going to have to play people, and they're going to be able to have these powerful schedules that they have sometimes.
And does this help? Does that help?
We're talking about the SEC? That is the best conference there is in college.
It's the best conference. I'm talking about Alabama. Alabama has every year, it's easier to maintain. If you number 1 every year coming into the preseason, and you just got to maintain that, you're going to keep feeding that factory every year. So you're never going to have a down year.
You play
because you know how to sustain success. So why would Alabama not have a successful year?
Your boy came out today. It was an article. He a little worried about these power conferences because he got to start playing people.
Oh my God!
And it helps the smaller schools. It helps the smaller schools because other schools are going to go into different conferences. So it actually helps the smaller schools bigger up. So when you're making the discussion of BCS rankings and standings, like Coach said, a lot of these juggernaut teams are going to be having to play each other. And unless the BCS is going to rig and say, oh, a dominant team from the SEC plays another dominant team, and the number 1 team loses to the number 3 team,
They're
that
gonna drop 2 spots.
Then it's gonna be hold on. Then some smaller schools are really gonna have an argument to get in. So it actually helps the smaller schools out at the end of the day with this power.
Right. That's my point. It helps the smaller schools out.
Hand in hand.
Because it brings the small dogs in a big room.
Hold on.
Big dogs. Because the SEC is the big dog, bro. It's the fastest league. Like, it's the fastest league. It's total dominance.
Bigger expansion of the BCS, guys. It's coming.
Let me put something into perspective for you. The reason why the SEC is as good as they are is as NCAA is all about reputation. That's why they need to have a playoff, because just it can be any given day you can get beat out on the field. You can have a bad game. But like you said earlier, you got a number 1 SEC playing a number 3 SEC, and whoever loses, you're not going to drop down that far. You can find yourself right back in the hunt for the BCS title game. And then what's going to come around? Recruiting time come, they know, well, I got a chance over here. So they're going to keep feeding that machine. I'm tired of seeing the same schools in there every year.
Right. We're finally going to see Boston College in the BCS playoff. Let's go, Boston College.
Nothing is, has me more happier than what's going on at HBCU. That's what I like. Definitely, we're getting some attention, because at the end of the day, the HBCU were the powerhouse, was a powerhouse league. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we need to go back to. So definitely shout out to these guys.
To try to get I hate that the fact that these schools get to pick their schedules and all that. If I'm the college committee, I am setting up a Deion Sanders versus Nick Saban game. I'm setting that up just for the love, just for the ratings, just for the culture. I'm throwing stuff like that.
All the players on Jackson State team gonna get hurt.
You got you. It don't matter. You got you, Jackson. No, this is for the same thing. You guys think that you guys are making a change? Shout out to the HBCUs. Go out there and play the competition. College committee, do that for the culture, just so we can rein in money for one day. Deion Sanders able to play on national television.
Deion called it. Goes back to a point we made earlier. He called it. If you have all these schools, these big schools, they're going to continue to get all the TV ratings, all the money, because it's that year after year after year. Let somebody else come in there and shake it up some. That's why I am a proponent of all these power conferences coming. And guess what? NCAA, your days are numbered. They ain't gonna need you in 5 years.
Man, you definitely wow. No, I wasn't expecting that. So I mean, who's gonna regulate the league? Like, so it's just gonna be like
that ship sailed, man. Once they came in with the NIL, that ship sailed.
All right, I can see it. You got a point there.
Addison ain't getting his money, you know what I'm saying, from last night. You know what I'm saying? The NCAA is about to be fried, man. The Big Ten Network on ABC.
Yeah.
The SEC Network on CBS. The ACC Network is already on ESPN, and it's been there for a long time. Matter of fact, ESPN had the rights to a lot of college stuff for a long time. So
the SEC Network is going to be tied into that Longhorn Network.
Mm-hmm.
That money's long. And yeah, my Longhorns, they're going to get their ass kicked for about 5 to 6 years. But guess what? A&M already showed their recipe. They didn't do nothing in the Big 12. They went up to the SEC, none of they juggernauts. They getting all these great recruiting classes and stuff like that.
You know what Texas did? Texas said, hey, we're going to bring a man in to Texas. And then we're going to go to the SEC so we feel comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good play. That was a good move. That was a good pick.
I looked at it. I said, hey, they did that. I said, that's a good marketing move because the man is played in the SEC. So
how many top players from Texas go play in the SEC? A bunch. They stay home now.
Big 12's home of Baylor now, man. Home of Baylor.
All right. So, well, man, I guess it's that time that we gotta say goodbye, turn the mics off and the lights off, or wait, before that, there's shout outs, huh? Like we gotta do shout outs.
Yeah, we do got to do some shout-outs. I'll start it off tonight. Shout out to you fellas for being up here and hanging out with your boy tonight. Shout out to the STWF World-Class Studios, baby. Back in effect, doing a thing. Come check us out. We got tours. We got bookings. We got all that good stuff. Come holler at your boy.
Likewise, shout out to the brand, shout out you guys, shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight with your great comments and feedback. Appreciate you all. Hope you guys tune in, for tomorrow and every other show that we run down here, man. Continue to fire. Season 3, about to be some heat.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. Dang, I'm trying to see. Get a little song.
He got a list. He up here like he about to get presented an Oscar.
Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Emmy, daytime Emmy.
It's crazy. Somebody from the Boston community today got nominated for an Emmy. It's crazy. Shout out to I believe her name is Nan. Shout out to Nan on the Emmy nomination. I've been seeing this swirl around Facebook all day. I'm not a friend with her on Facebook, so people are sharing it. Shout out to her, man. Beantown, man. Win that Emmy, dog. You know what I'm saying? No
rats.
Man, he getting all happy or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? The team, dog. You know what I'm saying? Though I hate the teams. The city, you know what I'm saying? It's a great place, man. It's a great place to live, great place to be.
Boston?
Boston is a great. Regardless of what
people
say about
clearly, you must not know what they say about Boston in the South.
No, they can say what they want about Boston. I only know. Tuquan only knows about his community and where he's been at the last 30 certain years, and it's been hella nice road, nice cool trip, cool sailing. There's shootings everywhere. People get shot every day.
Y'all don't have tacos up there
every day. It's the same thing that happens everywhere else.
You know what? Shout out to the states that have tacos, street tacos, man. Shout out to street tacos.
We have tacos. You just got to go like north or south of Massachusetts. That's where the Hispanics and the Mexicans and all them live at. You know what I'm saying? Where they got the taco trucks and good quality tacos. Where I live at, you're probably not gonna find. We find some nice roast beef. You know what I'm saying? You find some nice seafood. You catch some nice fish. Along the sea.
My sister sold seashells by the seashore. What are you talking about? Getting fish out to sea, getting stuff out to sea. What are you talking about? We're talking about tacos. Yeah, we're talking about
fish tacos.
Tacos.
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos?
Yes. Fish tacos, shrimp tacos.
I wouldn't even know what kind of fish goes in fish taco.
Whatever fish I'm gonna go catch tonight.
I'm telling y'all, man. All right, man. Look. Y'all killing me with these jokes tonight, man. Like, y'all are like it's a whole comedy show, man. But look, you know what you do? I'm a Leroy. I don't say Leroy out of Joey, man. Don't got to shout out to my baby, my new baby, Indigo. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. She's at home. Got a shout out to the Mrs. Tasha. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to my son right here. He's over here looking kind of 17ish. 16. He's a teenager. But shout out to my little dude right here. Got to show him the ropes, keep this thing going. Pound. But definitely give a shout out to everybody that's supporting the brand, man. Y'all see, we only make it move because y'all supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all weren't pushing us, we would not be going anywhere. We would not have no reason to do what we do. So definitely give a shout out. Appreciate everyone that supported the brand because we are the big brand that's powered by fans. Y'all definitely now can come and holler at us, hang out, book some time here in Arlington. STWF Studios. Look us up, man. We're on Google. Got a website, STWFstudios.com. We gotta get a jingle. I like that. Gotta get a jingle. Yeah. But until what? Tomorrow? Is there still basketball?
It's basketball show tomorrow. So we have basketball in the off season. Yes, we'll work it out tomorrow. Got a few topics that we're gonna discuss tomorrow. We know KD and Kyrie, going through the drama, like Mary J. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a bunch of other stuff going in, the Westbrook, LeBron drama, some other things that we'll cook up for tomorrow's show. But we're going to send Unc's son a Cowboys hat. Let him know. Hope he's not a Saints fan. And, hope everybody has a great rest of your night.
Till next time. Look, till tomorrow. We out.
Peace out. I'll let you go on.